everybody, this is Type V3, and today I'll be taking a look at the highly sought after yet very evasive Transformers Reveal the Shield Windcharger. And I say that because at the time of this recording, this guy has been proven to be very hard to find at retail. And it's really no surprise because he is, after all, one of the original characters to appear on the television show, and also one of the first toys to be envisioned from that show as well. So it's definitely something that all collectors are definitely going to want to pick up. And before I go any further in this video, you probably already know you want him, and you're just looking to see if my opinion meshes with yours. And for the most part, it does. He is an awesome figure. When it comes down to it, Windcharger is a muscle car who takes all his styling cues from a Dodge Charger and a Ford Mustang. However, this is a little weird because the original Windcharger was basically a Pontiac Firebird and then later a Chevy Camaro, which are both GM cars. Now, whether or not you like this new direction, you have to admit this new Windcharger is quite a stunning looking vehicle. When it comes to his paint, the Warfare Cybertron Prime is the closest he comes to, only his is a bit more glossy and an extra sheen of pink is added on top. Looking at his size, Windcharger is a Scout class figure, so that makes him slightly smaller than your average Commander class toy. When it comes to features, Windcharger basically has one thing to show you, and that's his rub sign right here. You just give it a quick rub and you'll see his Autobot symbol come up quite quickly. But that's really it. I mean, he is a car, there's no missiles popping out, there's no forced flight mode, and he likes to roll quite well. But apart from that, that's what you get out of this car. So let's get him into robot mode and see what that's all about. When it comes to Windcharger's transformation, there isn't really anything spectacular to be wowed by. But it is effective and it is simple. So when you finish getting through this, you end up with a very good-looking robot mode. Adorable, but good-looking. The first thing you'll notice about Windcharger when you get him in his robot mode is that he really is basically only made up of 3 colors: red, black, and gray. You can argue that maybe his grays are a bit varied here and here, but for the most part, he's 3 colors. The second thing about his finish is that he's very shiny, and I like shiny figures. Not chrome shiny, just glossy pearlescent shiny, and that really works for me. Taking a closer look at the head sculpt, you'll notice that Windcharger doesn't really have too many details going on in his face. No light piping, very two-tone color, and kind of bare if you ask me. But I still like it, and I think it works well with this figure, and that's kind of what's most important about it. If it works, and this guy definitely works. When it comes to articulation, Windcharger does pretty well for someone of his size. He has ball-jointed shoulders, a ball-jointed elbow, some play in his wrists, a ball-jointed head, ball-jointed hips, single-jointed knee, and the cool thing about these knees are he's got a cover for them too, so when you bend them, it closes up, and that's pretty awesome. And a lot of play in his ankle. And the thing about his ankle is that, or his foot, is that he's got this extra long piece here that only shows up on one side to give him extra sturdiness when he stands. If there's anything I kind of wish this guy had, it would have been either a waist swivel or a thigh swivel, because right now his thighs are kind of locked in the forward walking position, and that kind of sucks. When it comes to feature set, Windcharger doesn't really come with any extra weapons. What he does come with are these forearm mounted magnet cannons that are just stored conveniently in his forearm. And he has them on both arms, so they can just come out like that. And then of course he has dual cannons, or magnet cannons. Pretty cool stuff. But that's really it, no other weaponry. What you do notice though is that each of the cannons have a clip point on them, so if you do like clip weapons, you can take one and clip them on if you felt like he was sort of, I don't know, weaponless. You can give him some weapons. I'm generally not a fan of this because I don't like taking parts from other toys, but for those of you who are interested in it, he has it, and it's definitely a bonus point to him. Overall, Windcharger ends up being quite a good little figure. Small, but he's very well detailed in terms of his color. He's got a good alt mode, good robot mode, very posable, and that 3mm clip system really adds a lot to his artillery if you so choose to add some guns to him. But you probably didn't need me to tell you that because you're probably on your way to the store right now to see if your local retailer finally has him in stock. And you know what? I wish you all the luck in getting him. So there you have it, Reveal the Shield Windcharger. Not a perfect figure, but definitely a very good one for his size and price point. One thing has confused me about him though. On his bio it says that he's the fastest accelerating robot, but not the fastest in overall top speed. But I was curious, what is his top speed? Because is it just like 10 miles an hour? Does he just instantly go from 0 to 10 and max out? Because if it is, it's kind of useless. I don't know, just a little food for thought. Anyways, go out and buy him right now. He's pretty cool. Thanks for watching, guys, and I will see you next time.